me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, the courage for the things that I can, and the wisdom to love endurance. Here we go. No, 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 no. Said I'll never do it again. No, 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 no. Man, I slept. No, 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 no. Said I'll never do it again. No, 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 no. Well, no, 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 no. Said I'll never do it again. No, 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 no. Man, I'm tired of this shit. Tired of it. No, 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 no. Said I'll never do it again. No, 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 no. Man, it's the detox. Oh, no, 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 no. Said I'll never do it again. No, 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 no. Said I would never do it again. No, 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 no. Said I'll never do it again. No, 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 no. I'm so tired of this shit. No, 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 no. Said I'll never do it again. Welcome to the Overcomer of Relapse podcast. I am D, your host. This is episode 4 of the Overcomers Relapse podcast. So welcome to all listeners out there. It is great to share this experience with you. I just want to reiterate that this podcast is not only pertaining to relapse as far as drugs, alcohol, or any other addictions. We are open to all topics. However, our main topic is why do we have addictive behaviors and how can we overcome them? On this episode, I would like to talk about why is it that you don't know that you're an alcoholic? This topic is either going to help some people or piss them off. Why don't you know that you're an alcoholic? Everyone else does. Trust me, I understand. You'd be surprised how many people go through life and have no idea that they have a drinking problem. I did. Well, you may say, what do you mean calling me an alcoholic? I work every day, take care of my business and family. So what if I like to get shit-faced sometimes? As long as things are being taken care of, I am good. That is a lie and one of the most deceiving tricks of addiction. Most people who live like this, I guarantee all their friends and associates thinks the same way. And that is why they don't know any better. My friend, if you are drinking most of the time, you have a drinking problem. I am pretty sure of it. I grew up around drinkers, so I thought it was the norm to be turning up since 14 years of age. It was what everyone that I associate with was doing, and they were still coming to school, parents still going to work, world still turning, etc., etc. But as I grew older, I could not stop. But I knew this was not normal. Some of you can feel it. You know it is not normal, but one of the hardest things in the world to do is to look in the mirror and evaluate ourselves and see truth. Because truth, once we know it, that means we have to change, or we should. And that does not just apply to addiction. What labels you as an alcoholic? Easy to address. Just simply go Google it and it will tell you if you are. However, you may not be a full-blown alcoholic, but you may have a drinking problem and simply are not aware of it. If your first response to this podcast is, well, just because he is an alcoholic, that does not mean everyone who likes to drink is. You may want to evaluate yourself because you are automatically in defense mode. From my experience, if you only hang around people that drink every time you have a get together, you drink. All through the week, you drink. There may be a problem here that you are not acknowledging. Did you know most alcoholics are some of the most intelligent people in the world? But sometimes intelligence only go by facts and block us from seeing the logical truth. Please, the last thing I want to do is to offend anyone. I'm not trying to say everyone that drinks has a drinking problem. I'm only here to help in any way I can. But help only takes effect when we are completely honest with ourselves. So if you think that it is possible that you have a drinking problem, please seek help. And whatever you do not ignore truth, because when you do, everything else becomes a lie. Well, that's it for this episode. Please visit my website, The Overcomers of Relapse Lounge. Don't you love the title? I know, yeah, I say that all the time, but I do love the title. It's listed on the screen. Please feel free to post on blog, share thoughts, and also feel free to chat. Contact information is on there also, along with a lot of great music. I say this all the time. Check the music out. It's soothing. It's got all kinds on there for all kinds of people. Let me know your opinions and thoughts, and also if you would like to be a guest on the podcast. Thanks again for joining me. Talk with you again very soon. Take care of yourselves out there. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, the courage for the things that I can, and the wisdom to love endurance and move up. No. Said I'll never do it again. No. Man, I slept. No. Said I'll never do it again. No. Well, no. Said I'll never do it again. No. Man, I'm tired of this shit. Tired of it. No. Said I'll never do it again. No. Man, it's the detox. Oh, no. Said I'll never do it again. No. Said I would never do it again. No. Said I'll never do it again. No. I'm so tired of this shit. No.